And welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Giancarlo Stanton, Adrian Gonzalez both swing for the fences. Next. Hyunjin Ryu is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
D. Gordon heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Miami, second baseman, number 9.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-10.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
And after they dropped the opener of this series on Monday, they turned around and won the next 2, so they come in with a chance to win the series and give themselves a little momentum heading for the weekend.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching the speedster, D. Gordon. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball. His speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base paths is a huge headache for opposing pitchers.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this will split the alleyway. Extra bases for Ichiro. And Ichiro will try to stretch it for third. The relay throw. And Ichiro will get in there at third. He's got himself a triple.
I tell you what, when you've lost a few games in a row, home runs are obviously nice, but nothing really fires up the dugout quite like a triple. He looks right into that third base dugout and says, "Come on, guys, let's turn this thing around."
Giancarlo Stanton gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He probably doubted he'd be in trouble this early, but he's already got a runner in scoring position, and now he falls behind the number 3 guy.
Three and 0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Martin Prado will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting fifth, left fielder
Marcell Ozuna will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And he takes ball 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And that misses 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
The 2-2 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Utley for 1. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Chris Johnson will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And here's something that they haven't been able to do too much in this series. That's come through with the 2-out knock. But for their sake, they've got to hope that's a sign that things might be turning around.
JT Realmuto will take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Nope, that's
now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
Liner towards second, but right there for it is the second baseman Utley, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 2, the Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Wei-Yin Chen gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he has just not been effective at all on the road. Not really sure what the reason has been, but he's really got to change that trend here in this one.
Chase Utley comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, Chase Utley.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. This Marlin ball club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Prado bare hands it. He goes to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
Corey Seager will stand in as he'll enter play fourth in the National League batting race.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. There are the batting leaders in the National League, of which we spoke just a moment ago. One 0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
No one out with a runner at second. A strike, and it's 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Ichiro. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what are the keys to success for them today?
Oh, you got to chip away. You're down by 2 after the top of the first, and that doesn't guarantee they're not going to score more runs as this game goes along, but find a way to get yourself back in this game.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs.
Yeah, and of course, a big reason why he's got so many ribbies is that home run pop he's got. In fact, he leads the league right now in round trippers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Gordon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for LA. They're still down. It's 2-0. Adeiny Echeverria will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Ryu looks in. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. To his right, Seager. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about first basemen that are just very smooth, Adrian Gonzalez, he comes to mind. Not the most athletic guy and may not cover a ton of ground, but everything he does just looks very smooth. You get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wei-Yin Chen comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Oh, man, he's got to be thinking, that might be the hardest ball I hit all year. Why does it have to be right at somebody? Hey, nobody said this game was fair.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Yasiel Puig will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Yeah, a good sequence there against a dangerous hitter. If they want to get out of this series with a split, they'll need to keep pitching them the same way they did right here.
Here's Carl Crawford now. As he'll take a cold strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
The 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Howie Kendrick takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out, but Crawford's not going. Runners on first with one down. That evens it up 1-1. Now a snap throw to first. He's good. And the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Shot toward right center. In there, a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. That fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And you know what? He's starting to look a little bit frustrated out there on the mound. That's 2 hits and now a hit by pitch here in the inning. It's maybe not a bad time to go out there and try to calm him down just a little bit because he's looking a little hot out there.
So striding in, Hyunjin Ryu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's the first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
set, and the 1-0 pitch. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, you know, that would have been a good spot to help your own cause, but I think any kind of base hit there would have been more of an accident than a real play. And he's in over his head, and it shows.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from not coming true.
The 0-2 home. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. He got him, and exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave them loaded. They trail things here 2-0. Ichiro Suzuki will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Ryu's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
One and two, here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. Utley's up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Yeah, and he had the range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third.
And after giving up those two first-inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
Martin Prado stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
0-1 pitch on its way. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're up 2-0. Corey Seager takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ichiro giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he has started the home third with the double.
That's a great swing. Leading off an inning. It's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Here's Adrian now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A runner at second, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see him. He was right on that.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at ball one. A 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. To Gordon for one. And the return throw sailed a bit, but good agility at first to go up, snare it, and then come down with his foot on the bag. And it's a double play. Yasiel Puig is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Marcell Ozuna is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Into the box now, Chris Johnson. He reached on a single in his first try. Drilled on the ground to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this one-run lead.
JT Realmuto stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Now both runners are breaking. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Well, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Grounded up the first baseline. A great stop by Adrian. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. Adeiny Echeverria stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Ryu comes set. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Marlins 2 and the Dodgers 1. Leading off the inning, Carl Crawford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Stanton at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. It's a solo shot for Carl Crawford as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Two runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, we'll take a look at this pitch again. It's a high fastball, and there really aren't too many options here. Pretty much all you can do is try to slap that thing the other way. Just a good piece of opposite field hitting there.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Stepping in now, Hyunjin Ryu tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
Yeah, that's just not really good form right there. He's just kind of jabbing at that thing.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And in the end result, this is probably okay because you'd at least rather have the pitcher cause 1 out rather than ground into 2.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Dodgers get one courtesy of Carl Crawford. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Wei-Yin Chen heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
The pitcher, number 54, Wei-Yin Chen.
Ryu gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. To first. Gonzalez is up with it. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
He's able to set down his opposite number there. And I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
D. Gordon will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 2 outs here so far. Offensively, that's not the kind of inning you want in a tie ball game. You need to make him work at least a little bit out there.
Ichiro Suzuki steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Corey Seager comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.